Is she the one I'll take home? I stare right back at yours and it makes me wonder, why is he here all alone? I love going out to where the music's too loud and where the people surround me. Yeah, here's my best advice, just let me stay in this vibe and never think that you owe me. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby, I might be up for a dance, I might be holding your hand, but that is all I can stand. I'm not your baby, no, you're not gonna get what you came here for. I'm leaving as soon as you ask for more. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby. It's getting late, but I'm only getting started. And now they're playing my song. You look at me and think, damn, she's broken hearted, but you could not be more wrong. I love going out to where the music's too loud and where the people surround me. Yeah, here's my best advice, just let me stay in this vibe and never think that you owe me. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby, I might be up for a dance, I might be holding your hand, but that is all I can stand. I'm not your baby, no, you're not gonna get what you came here for. I'm leaving as soon as you ask for more. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes.
Look.
I'm not your baby.
Knowing that you're not my baby, but I think maybe you'll reconsider when I pull up in that brand new thing with the iced out chain and the new chinchilla. And you aim for the heart when you walked on the floor, you a real gal Batman killer. But you ain't never did with the boys in the band, with the bands.
Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
There is only one of you,
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend is well. Yes, we are in some update for Mr. Marcus, but you already knew that, my friend. You already knew that. I think you just wanted to have a whinge. But anyways, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully the weekend has been well and it's still going strongly for you. And if it's not, hopefully you have a great week ahead. So, but yes, today we are doing some SayIntentions SkyOps. So we've done a bunch of SayIntentions airliners and VFR and IFR flights. But today we are going to do something different. So we're going to let AI choose what flights we're doing today out of Caloundra. So it should be quite interesting. And very, very much looking forward to it because the weather is dreadful around here. So, and we're in the Black Square Barren. What is not to love? So, but yes, today's flight is on the latest beta. Yeah, Sim Update 4. It was put into the title of the YouTube so you guys could see that we're in Sim Update 4. So I've been in Sim Update 4 for about half a week now, and it's really, really nice. So they're up to version, what was it? Version 0.25 or something like that, 0.26. So it's had like 26 versions of it. So it should be pretty stable by now. So, but yeah, so we're in Sim Update 4 because I was having FPS issues in Sim Update 3, and it's working quite nicely. So I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but the beta's pretty solid from my experience. Will it be with your experience? I've not even got a comment on that. So, but we've still got a bunch of you guys here. But yeah, we're in Sim Update 4. So, and I will be in Sim Update 4 until Sim Update 4 busts, and then we have to go back to Sim Update 3 or till it is rolled out. Anyways, that being said, we should say hello to everybody today. Good morning, Mr. Michael, and I got your message, sir. All the best for tomorrow. I'll be thinking of you, my friend. Mr. Muppet Yoda, welcome back to the First Class Lounge. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. You're a legend. Thank you. Actually, I think we can do these on these screens now. Hang on. Hey! I couldn't do those before. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Muppet Yoda, for doing that. Mr. Clive, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Clive, I'm not sure if you knew, but we are on Sim Update 4. So if you can't see us, that will be the reason why. Mr. Evil, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome to the stream. There is no flight plan, Glenn, because we are using SayIntentions today, and it will let us know. I'll explain it all when we get up to it, so you guys can see that part of the addition of SayIntentions, which is pretty cool. So, who else is here? Captain Fozzie, who's not Captain Fozzie, but he's Captain Fozzie today. Fozzie92 is using different logins. What's going on, Foz? Welcome to the stream. G'day. Captain Kookaburra, I believe Captain Kookaburra is behind me, or he was. I don't know where he's gone now. He's vanished. I thought oh no, he's over there now. Hey, Captain Kookaburra, hope you're doing well. Who else is lurking about in here today? Mr. Connor Montgomery, or Connor Gumry, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you, sir. Kanga, I hope you're doing well. Mr. Anthony V, what's going on? Mr. Suze, Sunsmar. I think it's Sunsmar. I don't know. I probably just butchered that, like there's no tomorrow anyway. Mr. Richard Satil, what's going on? Wishing you all the best for the speedy recovery, Michael. Yeah, Michael's is going into a hospital tomorrow. So yeah, give him some love hearts and give him some virtual cuddles. Be much appreciated. Johnny Mon, welcome to the stream. And the Queen of the Skies, number 6, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. G'day. Mr. Marcus Simmer, having a whinge about doing the update. Don't worry, I was whinging at everything. And I was saying all the cuss words underneath the sun when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator last week. And Marcus knows all about it. Reen? Is it Reen? I don't know if I butchered that, but anyways, welcome, or is that like, I don't know. I reckon I butchered that one too. But anyways, welcome to the stream. We've got a couple of new names in here. Today's flight is on the latest beta. Yes, it is. Mr. Glenn Fitzpatrick, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yes, and Mr. Brett Plays is here. The man, the myth. Some may say he's very, very famous on the interwebs, Mr. Brett Plays these days. What is his checklist? Absolutely. Yeah, he's very famous on the interwebs these days in all the cutesy games. He's got a bit of a following, a bit of a fan base these days. It's great to see. Many thanks, Shane, in the community. Yeah, Michael, all the best for tomorrow, my friend. So, and I look forward to seeing your next message. So, but yes. Anyways, we are going to jump into the sim. And Mr. Striker, yeah, so for people that are popping in, I did put it in the YouTube titles. We are on Sim Update 4, and there's no flight plan. I'm going to explain that all in a second. So we'll get into it, but you can pop in, and we're at Caloundra. Yankee, Charlie, Delta, Romeo. And the reason why we're here, let me actually do one of these. There we go. I'm actually not running the payware scenery because it's actually only 2020. It's probably compatible with 2024, but I just don't want to go there. But yeah, we're at my local, and the weather has been terrible for the last 24 to 36 hours. So I think it's going to be some good fun here. It should be a lot of fun actually. So I'm looking forward to it. I did some flying around here last night. There was thunder everywhere. There was lightning everywhere. There was rain everywhere. Low cloud, no visibility. It was so much fun, but the weather's looking a little bit better than today, but we should be ducking around some showers and stuff, so it should be fun. Looking forward to it. Mr. William Kelly, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna move this in here, which is SayIntentions, which we've used on the stream a bunch, but we actually haven't done any of the SkyOps missions for mission control. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And we only need this area to start off, and it's going to basically tell us where to fly. So SkyOps missions, basically, it will get SayIntentions to pick what you're doing and where you're flying from. So we've got a couple of mission types we can use. Search and rescue, which is emergency rescue operations. We've got search, which is missing persons, and it's an aircraft search. VIP transport, which is high priority passenger transport. This is the one that we're going to do first to do a bit of a warm up. So we're going to transport a VIP person around. So, and they will basically just pick an airport and tell us where we're flying and who we're flying and all that sort of stuff. So you guys will be able to hear it at the same time. Also, some critical cargo deliveries. We have some cargo. We've got some air ambulance operations, and also some fire operations where we can actually put some fire out. I'm not sure if we'll get into that stuff today, but we'll do a few of these missions as well. So should be a lot of fun. So basically what we do is once we get the flight all set up and get the right aircraft picked in the settings here, we're going to set our comms to 122.11, which is the SkyOps dispatcher. You can actually do this from your mobile phone too. You can actually text or message from the SkyOps or the SayIntentions app, but I don't have that installed. And then we basically say SkyOps and our call sign, whatever I choose today, and the mission type we want, and then they'll go and find something available for us and pop in. So, hey, Mr. Simblitz, what's going on? So I don't know where we're flying to and what they're, and what we're going to be doing, but I know what type of mission we're going to do, which is the VIP transport. We're going to basically, the who's that wants to fly in a Baron. So obviously they're not totally rich, are they? Because they're flying out of Caloundra in a Baron, but that's what we're going to be doing today. So, and then we'll see how we go. We're going to have some nice flying up, and obviously we will let you guys know what airport we're going to, because you'll be able to hear it all. And this is just one of the things you can do with SayIntentions. Obviously, we've done things like just the airliner with the cabin crew and all sorts of stuff. This is just one of the other bits and pieces that you can do, and there's a lot more. So it's a Chevy, not a Ferrari. Yes, that's right. That's right. Or it's a Jeep. Actually, if it was a Jeep, it'd be a bit beaten up than what it is there. So, and also I just want to say to everybody, because it's just for you guys, and I know from this time in the world when it comes to actually sending parcels and stuff like that. For the Oz Flight Simmer viewers, for Flight Sim mods, you can see if you put in exclamation mark FS mods, I've actually started a discount already. So people want to beat the Black Friday rush to get stuff sent internationally. There's a special code for you guys and you guys only to use. So I thought I would mention that for the Oz Flight Simmer viewers to get your discounts. So it's all there anyway. So this is not on the site. So if you go on to the actual store, you won't see any discounts. You just need to click the link and use the code, and then things will magically happen just for you guys. So I thought I'd mention that. Touchy, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. All right, let me adjust some sounds here. Oh, Eva, what are you doing? Holy cow. Is that even going to work? Is that even going to pop up? Shane here. Here's a dono for a couple of coffees. Damn, I don't want to go to work tomorrow on my birthday. Oh well, take one for the team. Evil, you need to take the day off, my friend. Just take it off. Just take it off. Why is the sound bites aren't working? I have no idea why they're not working. Holy cow. Evil, thank you so much. Why are you giving me donations? It's your birthday tomorrow, guys. Please help us out. It's Evil's birthday tomorrow. He's actually turning 75 tomorrow, guys. 75. It's a massive milestone. 3/4 to the century. Absolutely. And he sounds great for 75. So, guys, please make sure you put some heaps of birthday cakes in there. 75 of those will do for Mr. Evil. He's not turning 75, but I just wanted to say, Evil, that is very, very, very kind. I don't know why that pop-up didn't work, but anyways, this is for you, my friend, and thank you. You shouldn't be treating me on your birthday, but I'll have a cup of, I'll go and buy a coffee and take a photo and send it to you. There we go. The comment I got from a friend that owned a few Italian cars is that they are amazing when they shop. Thank you, Evil. I appreciate it. It is very, very, very kind. Yeah, it's a party in here. Let's just, you know, there we go. There we go. You're very, very kind, Evil. Thank you for doing that. You shouldn't have. There we go. All right, let me clear these out here because they're going to just keep going nuts. Going to keep going nuts. There we go. Shedding. No, there's no techno. I told you we can't use techno anymore. We can't use techno. I wish we could. Yeah, 75. Yeah, he's turning 75 this year. Absolutely. Looks fantastic. Oh, geez, this is not a great spot. Look at my tummy's not as big as it used to be, though. I've lost weight. But we are using... actually, good that thing that Marcus is here. We are actually using the Moser because obviously we're in the Baron. So I just bought a Verbal Control panel for your birthday. Oh, which one did you get? Can you drop a link in so we can all have a sneaky peek at what you picked up? That's absolutely awesome. We are using the Moser AY10, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about this before we get going. Now, I spent a long time creating my own profiles up for the Moser yoke, right? And I thought I was pretty good. I thought I was pretty handy using my real life flying experience that, you know, that my profiles were pretty good. And I mentioned about this on a stream when I last used it. And then Marcus, bloody Marcus, said, "Oh, have you used the ones like on the Moser Discord?" I'm like, "No." "I'll send them to you." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." So he sends me these things, and then I send him back, "Can I have the link so I can obviously know where they come from?" Because I didn't tell him at that time they were actually really good. But I tell you what, these profiles that Marcus sent me from the Moser Discord, I don't know if there's it's in the first class. Cool. I'll go and have a quick squeeze in a second. I don't know. I don't know if they're like official or who created them, but I tell you what, they are absolutely, it makes the Moser yoke experience night and day, and they absolutely shat over anything that I actually spent hours and hours and hours and hours slaving over. They are so good, and they make the experience. So if you pick up a Moser yoke, I'm actually going to do this in a video this week that I'm going to talk about the must-dos of having a Moser for 6 months. Yeah, you got to go and join Discord. You got to go and download this stuff. And big thank you to Marcus for shouting that out to me. because yeah, it's just cool. So same here. I don't play with the settings anymore at all. Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to. Marcus, those ones there, are they official Moser, or is just some legend that actually made them? Oh, by the way, we've got another light in the background too, so we've got two. But yeah, they're absolutely amazing. So they basically they're split in different categories: piston, turbo, airliner. I can't remember what the other one is. So, but yeah, they're amazing. What time is it down there? Is 10 a.m. in Huddersfield? I don't know where Huddersfield is. I'm probably thinking that's the UK if it's 10 a.m. your time. It is 8:02 p.m. on a Sunday evening. So, but yeah, absolutely amazing. And obviously we're using this. I don't know if anybody wants to see my big fat gut there anyway, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, and also if you guys can't see, I'm using one of our keyboard mounts from FS Mods because with any force feedback it's pretty big. So that's what we got. Yorkshire, England. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. like the weekend's finished here. What a better way to do a flight sim in a stream. So anyways, we are going to get the aircraft ready to go, and before that, so I'm going to come back to SayIntentions a little bit. We're just going to get some sim sounds turned up here, and then we're going to jump into the plane once I do some pre-flighting here, and we're going to get going. So just need to buy the desk clamps now. Oh, hang on, I was going to have a look. Can I show it on stream, or is it just for Discord? Oh, I've seen this thing. I know what you're going to use that for. You're going to be blowing shit up. Holy cow. It's like, it's got red things on it and everything. Holy cow. That's interesting. Very, 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 very cool. Very cool. Also, what I'll do is I'll pop in... I'll bring this across. Can I bring this across? I'll pop in this here, guys. So I'll put this link in here. So if you want to see us flying around, you'll be able to see us flying around here. Actually, I'm not logged into it, so you won't see me here. But there's someone already got access to SayIntentions that will be able to hear. So I'll put the link in here if you guys want to track us as well. That's on the SayIntentions map. Now, what's going on here?
Thank you for all your contributions to the community.
Hey, Queen of the Skies, thank you very much. That is very kind of you to do that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. That is very kind. Guys, please show some love. Drop some love hearts, hit the like button, and thank you so much for that. That's very, very kind. I appreciate it. Hang on, I think I can do this these days because YouTube's got more features in the thing. There we go. I can put a thank you in there. I appreciate that. Let me do one of these guys here. There we go. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate Queen of the Skies. All right. Thank you. Oh, that's very nice. Queen of the Skies and also Evil. That is very, very, very kind. All right. We're going to quickly go and jump in here. And we're going to do some pre-flights. One thing I love about the Baron, let's have a look how good it is. We've got the pitot heat there. Actually, we've got a flag. Hang on, let's see if I can find. Do we have a... I think they do. They do. Let's look at this one around here. Is it blowing in the right direction? It's blowing backwards anyway. It's a bit hard to see, but what's the flag doing? It's blowing backwards. So they actually have all their remove before flight stuff going the same direction. So it's actually blowing on 3.5. So if you guys don't know, this is my local airport where I've flown and started many planes in the real world from this very position. So this is why we are here. All right, I'm going to pop that one off, and I'm going to pop this guy off, and we don't have any chocks, and we are going to jump into the plane and make sure everything's hunky-dory. I think I've got a few hours in this girl now. All right, make sure we've got bits and pieces there. There we go. Sim's going to go up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the engine started and all that good stuff before we call through to SkyOps and get what we're doing today. If I had access the buttons on the front of the Moser base with the yoke is in the way. No, it's not really, because basically I'm sitting up here so I can punch, I can just flick them up. You'll actually see it. So I'm using this profile, but I've gone and done these buttons myself. So if I basically want to switch on, hang on, I'll show you in 2 secs. And I'm going to get rid of this guy here. If I want to switch on the beacon, even though that the battery's not on, I can just, you can see my hand going here, just right here. There you go, beacon on, nav on. And it's a really satisfying click up, click down. But also the yoke's not always going to be like this far pushed in. It's going to be pushed out depending on what you're actually doing in flight. So, which you guys will see. So, but yeah, so pretty cool. But yeah, they don't get in the way. And the flap button here is pretty good. Just flick your finger, and the gear lever is pretty good. There's this little rotary button in here. I don't really use it. And also there's some systems and engine buttons in here I don't really use. I just use the switches, the flaps, the gear, and then I use some triggers on here for talking. And then also I use a hat switch for trim. So yeah, that's pretty much all I use all the buttons for. So is it possible to mount that big Guillermo's A10 on the next level racing rig, or is the depth way too big? I reckon you could do it, but Mr. Simblitz, how about I just do it tomorrow and let you know and see. That way I could basically say yeah or no, and just put one on and just let you know, because I don't know, to be honest. Don't know. All right. I'm going to turn down the music down just so we can hear this gear. And we're going to get things up. That'd be cool. Yeah. Like it's a bit hard to see, but I've got the desk mounting brackets here, but there is things for it to mount on a desk, on a thing, but I just can't honestly just say 100% that is the GO. So, all right, a battery. Let's turn the battery on here. Flick we go. There we go. Wait for things to get going. But I will say this, which I'm going to talk about in the video this week. If you do get like a force feedback yoke or a Moser, doesn't matter if it's an FS mods thing or not, you really want to be getting some sort of way of putting your keyboard on top of it. That way you're not stretching over, like you can see over here, having it to the left. It's a bit of a pain in the ass where, you know, in the spot where I would have to have my keyboard, I've got a cup of coffee here and so forth. So, yeah. All right, what are we going to do next? We are going to switch on the nav. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up this guy here. And we are just going to quickly have a look at the payload. We've got 163. So I'm going to leave that for fuel because we will fuel up somewhere else. But it gives us 3.3 hours and 628 nautical miles of range. And we're going to go to the left engine. So I'm basically going to start the engines up, and then we'll clue into SayIntentions and all that sort of stuff like that. So we need to move this up because I've got to get a pump running. And I'll figure I'll just do this via sound. Get both of the pumps up. Get some alcohol in that to the pistons or fuel. Put that down there. Should be close to being full. All right, I'm going to turn that one off now. And we're going to start this girl here. Hopefully we can start her up pretty straight away. Clear prop. Good start, Oz Flight Simmer. Good start. Clear prop. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Oh no, come on, girl. Come on, 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 come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hang on, because I had the wrong one on. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, we got probably way too much fuel in there now. Because, do you know what? I switched the wrong one off. So, yeah, I think we're... No. We've got fuel. We got fuel. But I think I may have... Hang on. Let me start it without the fuel pump in there, because I might have flooded it now. Just going to do a quickly cheeky thing here that, you know, no one saw this. No one saw this at all. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Regarding the engine. I'm just going to clean the plugs. No one saw that. You just didn't see me do that at all. No one saw that at all. Actually, I better turn the beacon light on too. All right, let's clear prop for the 5th time. No, we're not doing Controller E. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. I just fouled the plug, you know. I'm going to start the other one up pretty much straight away. Clear prop. This one's probably fouled as well. Come on. Come on, girl. Oh no. We're in trouble now. There we go. Too much fuel. Too much fuel. Let's wind this back. Too much fuel. Get the mixture back. Keep the pumps on now. Holy cow. Too much fuel. The cylinders are buttons. Yeah. I did the wrong thing. All right. Pitot heats can go on a fuel pump. The only thing is the fuel pump button, because I think on this aircraft it's called something different, so it doesn't really sort of match up on the buttons. All right. Turning on the avionics here. All the gears up, levers down, so we need to flick that down. Lucky Phil there. Make sure they're all good. I'll leave those pumps on, even though we probably should have them on the ground, but I'm going to leave them off for now. All right, that's cool. That's cool. It's 29 degrees in the aircraft, so we're going to turn the AC on there, and the door's going to open up here. Can't see Oz Flight Sim Striker. We are on Sim Update 4. You're about to call maintenance for me? We needed it. Hey, Ernie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And we're going to turn on the blower to low. There we go. All right, let's get these up and running so we can call through. So we want to go over to SayIntentions. Let me bring this over so you guys can see. Actually, I'm going to do one thing and make sure I don't dox myself here. And make sure we're on the right aircraft. A56 Beechcraft 7766. Okay, cool. All right, let's do that. Let's close that. Let's bring this guy over here. I want to come over onto the screen here so you guys can see. And so we're going to actually tune the comms to 12211. So we're going to do that here to get into the frequency for SkyOps. 12. SayIntentions. 11. And we're going to do something else for a second. Then I'm going to flick back to the ATC. So I'm going to put SkyOps in. And then the other thing is I'm going to grab the CTAF frequency in here as well, which is 119.6. So I'm going to put this in here because I know there's someone else here. We saw them before. So we're going to do a radio check and see if they can actually hear us. So we're going to go to the CTAF frequency, see if there's anybody around first. So I'm going to flick that over to there. Clouds of traffic. This is Bonanza, or Baron, I should say, 7766. Can I get a radio check? See if anybody on the frequency on CTAF 119.6 can actually hear us. And it even picks it up. We're in the Clouds of CTAF, which is uncontrolled. I did see someone around. Did see someone around. They're not around. They're not talking to us now. But if we had a bunch of people on SayIntentions, we would be able to see them and we would be able to hear them. And this was what this little tick here means we're actually on the Skynet, which is connected. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to flick back over because no one's talking to us. We're going to go over to and request a flight through the SkyOps here. I'll bring this up and we're basically going to say SkyOps, this is a requesting mission type. So we're going to do a VIP transport. So I won't stay on this screen, I'll stay on this one so you guys can see what we're calling. It's just SkyOps. Okay, cool. SkyOps, this is Baron 7766. Can I request a mission for a VIP transport, please?
Let me see what we have. Give me a minute or two.
And he's going to go and find it. Also, what I will go and quickly do in here in the settings is make sure in the intercom we've got SkyOps set up. So we've got Andrea and
Beechcraft
Patrick.
766. We have VIPs in the lounge waiting to board. Today's mission is transporting Mr. Jonathan Steele, CEO of Technova Solutions, and his family to Kingaroy Airport, IKOYKRY, for a countryside vacation. Ensure a smooth and comfortable flight for the VIP and their entourage. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes. Last mission, you flew a film director to a movie premiere. Quite the change of pace.
We did. He even remembers the last mission we did. But we're actually going to fly to Kingaroy. I've actually flown here in the real world a bunch of times. So we're going to be doing that. So while they're getting someone ready, they'll let us know when they're actually here. We're going to go over to direct and we're actually going to go and put Kingaroy in here, which is Kilo. Y Kilo Romeo Yankee. Now, if I was flying Kingaroy in the real world and stuff like that, and we're doing proper CTAF communications, we would do all the radio frequencies. But because we're doing SkyOps, we're not really going to do that too much.
Good morning, Captain. We're getting everyone settled and the luggage loaded. I'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
So that's Andrea. That's the SkyOps people that are going to be riding in the plane with us today. So it basically gives you missions to do. So just checking, you guys can hear it all. So it's picked the mission, what we're going to do. And the other cool thing is, I've lost it now. Let me bring this back up again.
We are secure, ready to go, Captain. Try and keep me updated on the flight so I can advise our guests.
Cool. So we can keep her updated on the actual flight, but this is using the, you can see everybody here around the globe that's actually using these are all SayIntentions people, guys. These are everybody that are using SayIntentions. Obviously, around this part of the world in Australia, not many people are using it tonight. But what I'm actually going to use this for is I'm actually going to use this to I can use it for VFR, IFR, and all that sort of stuff. I know the area pretty well. I know what height levels I need to be at because I've flown to this airport a bunch of times in the real world. But what I'm actually going to use is in the background, SayIntentions, I'm actually going to put the weather on. So we'll have the weather pop up here in a second and make sure that we don't run into any of the clouds. Looks like the weather's moved up north a little bit. So I'm going to put that back out of the road where you can't see me using it. Can you go in there? There we go. And that's what I'm going to be referring to just for weather-wise. So cool. All right, so we are going to be taking off runway 35 today because that's where the wind is down here, where Kingaroy is. Oh, there's some rain. Beautiful. We want the rain. And we're going to basically fly up to 3,500 feet to start off with. So we're going to do that. We're going to switch on the taxi lights here. And we're going to let them know that we're going to begin our taxi down to the runway. I've forgotten which button am I using for SayIntentions on the intercom. I think it's this one here. We're just going to start our taxi down to runway 35 and then we'll take off directly over to Kingaroy. So we'll be out of the way in the air in a couple of minutes. Did that work? Which button am I using for say? Oh, it's this one here. I was using the wrong button. Can we hear it all? Yeah, you can hear it all. Yeah. Oh, yes, you can hear it all. Oh, okay, thank you. We're just going to do a quick taxi down to runway 35. We'll be departing straight out to Kingaroy. We should be in the air in a couple of minutes if you want to let the Jonathan Steele know. All right.
Got it, Alf. I'll inform Jonathan Steele that we'll be departing shortly.
All right, we're going to move over to the CTAF frequency. Clan to traffic, this is Baron 7766. We are taxiing to holding point runway 23, Clan to traffic. Alrighty, taxi's on. This is all good. I'm not going to bother doing run-ups today because we spent enough time on the grounds. And we are going to get out of here. Clear left, clear center, clear right. So it's a good thing if you want to know to do something a little bit fun and you don't know where to fly to. You can actually let SayIntentions tell you where to fly to. So I've watched Two Toe Murphy do a bunch of these. It's all a lot of fun to watch. So keep those RPMs up. So Calandra, we don't have any taxiways, so always makes it interesting. You can lose a lot of Hobbs time in the real world just waiting to get to the runway. Got to make sure we can't see anybody or hear anybody on final there. We're going to hold short here. Clan to traffic, this is a Baron 7766 entering runway 23, backtracking 05 for 35, Clan to traffic. Let's go out there. Let's turn a couple of things on. Strobes can go on. And I don't have landing lights bound, unfortunately. So we are going to turn those on. Taxi lights can go on. And then this is runway 23, and we're going to taxi down to the opposite runway, which is 5. So we said we're heading down 5, but then we're going to go into where this one is here. So the active runway today would be 35 with the wind conditions. So there would be some bollards just here, which we would stay behind because we're actually using this runway as a taxiway. So this is like real world operations that we do. So we would hang tight here and we would be on the right hand side just in case there's people want to taxi down here on the left hand side, and we would stop just about here, and because it would be a left hand circuits, runway 35 would be watching these guys take off. So if Greg and Kanga want to take off, we could probably be able to show what goes on and how we actually do this in the real world. So Kanga's going to take off. So yeah, guys, we're going to where are we flying to? We're flying to a Yankee Kilo Romeo Yankee. Hang on, I'll just copy and paste that into the chat a couple of times. That's where we're flying to. There we go. So this gives us a great position. We could see him take off, and if he's in the circuit, we could see him do a left-hand turn. We'd be able to see the downwind leg there, and for them to come in here. So you can see basically everything. Who makes this plane again? Mr. AK Fast. This is a Black Square. This is their one of their latest, or this is their latest release. It's fantastic. I'm actually going to turn the panel lights on because it's getting a bit dark. There we go. And not sure if Greg's going to move there, but he's going to start to rain soon on us. Are you going to take off, Mr. Greg, or are you just going to wait for me to go down there? But thank you very much for the super chats before, guys. That's very, very, very kind. I think Greg's going to wait for us. So, Clan Traffic, this is Baron 7766. We are entering and backtracking runway 35. So I can see Kangaroo's on his downwind leg there. And hopefully he'd be communicating and letting us know what he's doing. Thank you, Evil. Legend. Appreciate it. So we'd want to do this really, really quickly. When you fly into Clounder 35, in my opinion, you fly over the water. Has the best views, but always has the worst turbulence. Because if the wind is going down 3.5, it's generally the worst. The worst. Or 3.0, sorry. It's been a while. It's 3.0. Sorry. I'm saying a runway that doesn't exist. Get as much runway as possible. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, dog, I think it's pretty good. Clounder Traffic, this is Baron 7766. We are rolling at runway 30. We'll be departing on the upwind and to 3,500, tracking Kingaroy, Clounder Traffic. All right, we said that we're rolling. We need to actually roll and get going here, so I'm going to quickly close this guy here. Bad radio call on my behalf there, but anyways, we won't worry about that. Put a little bit of trim. I haven't put the flaps in yet, but we're going to get going. And you can see that the Y-turn yoke wants to push it out for us. There we go. Nice little thing. We want to get over the trees here, and we probably get a little bit of turbulence as we get over the trees. Just a little bit there, which is quite normal. Gears going up. Yeah, you'll have to go and watch AirDog some of the streams that we've gone and done. And you'll be able to see us using it in action. We use it quite a lot here. I like it. There's 300s flaps going up, or past 300. So we're going to get to 1500. Clounder Traffic, this is Baron 7766. Our last call, currently passing 1,500 on to 3,500, tracking Kingaroy, Clounder Traffic. All right, so we just passed 1,500. We are going to go over to this dam over here, which is Pneumatic Dam, because we're a little bit off track here. And drop these revs down a little bit. Man, this thing is absolutely... This thing goes quick. All right, I'm going to have a quick look at what's going on with the weather here. I'm just going to trim up for a second. And Glasshouse Mountains are over there. This is why I wanted to fly around here, because we're going to dodge some weather. So we've got some weather coming in and some rain clouds there. And we should have some more to the north there. So this is at 8 a.m. or 8:30 this morning. So I've historical rolled the weather back. And it's been pissing down rain around my way all day today. So normally I would only be around about 1,500 feet around here. I'd want to get past this little area here before I want to climb. But for the sake of the sim and the flight today, we are going to pop on the pilot, and we're going to put the nav on, and we're going to grab this guy here, and we are going to go up about 700 feet per minute. Okay, get me. I want to pop in and say hi, Oz. Have a good flight, and here's also like, hey, Evo, I should say. Thank you, mate. Are you still up, my friend? Are you still up? So we're going to go about 3,500 feet to start off with, and then if we can get past this low cloud here, we'll jump up to 5,000 feet. Going to bed now. Holy cow. But it's a quick flight up to Kingaroy. It doesn't take long to get there. I actually flew to Kingaroy on my nav endorsement, actually. Let's do this one here. 62, half an hour. We'll see how we go. And we're going to let the guys know in the back that we're basically sitting in cruise now. We're currently in cruise, expecting to be a few showers that we're going to have to dodge, so it might add a few minutes on the way, but we're expecting it to be a smooth trip for our VIPs back there.
Roger that, Al. Sounds like a plan. Hopefully the showers won't delay us too much. Remember the last mission with the film director? That was quite the adventure.
It was. That was last night. It was so much fun. So much fun. And obviously here I would be just monitoring on Brisbane's frequency, and this is all G-class space, so I don't need to tell them and get permission to move. But we're actually going to dodge this cloud here. So we're going to go to heading mode here in 2 shakes. Dodge this rain shower we've got coming in front of us. Let's dodge that. And I'm going to go to Lake Boreen, which is over here. So we'll go up that way for a second. I'm going to turn off the AC. I'm going to just leave the blower on to low because it's 19 degrees here, so it's a nice temperature. And the sim is looking wonderful. Look at this. Rain pissing down absolutely everywhere. And also we've got God rays coming through as well. So looking pretty cool. Look at that, rain showers everywhere. Alright, we are going to resume back on the nav here. You'll probably want to do a steep one. Actually, here we're flying over a place called Mullaney. They actually fly paragliders or sail gliders. Little dudes on parachutes on planes that sort of sail the air. You've got to watch out for the bloody things. I've had those guys go up to like 4,000 or 5,000 feet just ducking in and out of clouds, catching thermals here. So you bloody got to watch out for them. It's cool to see, but you're like, oh shit, I don't want to see them. Actually, we're going to have to head in it again. I see 7 or 8 people flying there on the old patch. No, anybody that's flying with us will be on Sim Update 4, I believe. I don't know if you can actually see the... I have to go back to heading mode. I don't know if you can actually see Sim Update 3 people in Sim Update 4. I've heard mixed comments. Hey, Mr. Space Rooster, what's going on? I know Haydos is in Sim Update 4. I think Greg's in Sim Update 4 as well. Yeah, you're in 3 because, yeah. Because people are in Sim Update 3, they're flying with us, but they're not on the same servers as us. So you can still fly with us, but you just won't be able to see us. Look at that, it's amazing. Yeah, Wristpin's in Sim Update 4. So you might be able to see Clive or someone else that's in Sim Update 3 and they're flying with us today, but they're not, I can't see them and they can't see me. But they're just flying along. Yeah, no, I can't fly with Merv. Had to use Join FS. Yeah. There we go. Confirmed. I heard someone say last week that they could see, but oh, let's get back on course here. You thought it was automatic? No. No, you've got to opt in to go to Sim Update 4. I only went over... I don't like doing the betas unless the actual current version of the sim is horrific, and it was for me. So I moved across because I'm like, it can't be any worse. So Haydos is out there flying in the rain. So we got 51 nautical miles to go, and we've got some few steps here from the Sunshine Coast Airport here, and we've got 19 minutes on this current speed to get to Kingaroy. You can fly around here at 3,500 feet, but ideally you want to really be about 5.5. But the clouds are going to keep us pushing down. You need to be 1,000 underneath the clouds. At least there's a half a dozen people flying here. Yeah, you guys can try Sim Update 3. Like, it brings all your Sim Update 4. It brings across all your settings and stuff because they're in the cloud, but it's completely up to you guys. For me, it's something that I wanted to see. Yeah, I can see you, Striker. Yeah, it's something that I needed to do because I was at the stage where I was like, I'm quitting Flight Sim. This is crap. So I moved to Sim Update 4, made a couple other changes, and it's been great so far. And the lighting in Sim Update 4 is insanely good. Hey, Hudson, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you don't know my friend Hudson, or aka Mr. James, he's another YouTuber over in the UK, and he just hit 30,000 subscribers this week. So congratulations on hitting the 30,000 subscribers, my friend. We're doing a bit of SayIntentions SkyOps today. But yeah, go and right-click his name and go and hit the sub button. Oh, we're getting some turbulence off the mountains here, which you would. You next 100K? I've been trying to get there all year. I've been trying to get there all year. It's painful. Mr. Space Rooster, we are flying at the Baron, the Piston Baron from Black Square. Is what we're flying. And we're flying up to... we're flying up to Kingaroy. See how I mean that you really want to be up a little bit higher here? So I'm going to see if I can get up to about 5K. 5.5. Let's see if we can get up there. The clouds are a little bit higher up here, so we'll see how we go. All three Black Square Barons are Pistons? No, they've got turbocharged ones and so forth, so not all of them are. But I just like flying the Pistons because I like flying naturally aspirated engine aircraft are my favorite to fly when it comes to GA. And she just looks really, really nice, in my opinion. But yeah, congratulations to Huddy from hitting 30k. He's been working really, really hard in 2025. I'm dropping a lot of videos on all sorts of different things. How do you get over to Sim Update 4? Mr. Sunsma said, your best bet if you just go into YouTube and... Huddy, did you make a video on this? I think Huddy actually made a video on it. But there's like, if you just go and search how to join Sim Update 4, there's like 4 videos there. You did. Or you can go over to Huddison's channel, hit the subscribe and watch one of his videos. But you basically want to get the Insider Hub from Xbox, download it, and then you can get into it. It's pretty much the easiest way to do it. But yeah, if you just Google Flight Sim join Sim Update 4, it'll be there. Just purchased this plane in a bundle tonight. I'm loving it so far. Right up there with the Duke levels of quality. Yeah, I reckon it's even just a little bit better than the Duke. Yep. Evil's putting Huddy's channel. Yeah, go and click a link over there and search for a video. If someone happens to find the video link, you can pop it in the channel here. I was already part of the Insider Hub, and I've been part of the betas before, so I just went to the app and just clicked on it, and Mary's your uncle, Bob's your sister, and that's what happened. All right, so the cloud level is a lot higher here, so we're just going to go up for it. Won't be up there very long, but it's going to be a lot smoother. And what I'm going to be looking for as we're getting out to Kingaroy is visually, we're going to have a town out here to the left of us somewhere. And also in the real world, I'd be looking for power lines with trees cut down all the way up here, because there's actually a coal power station out here. And we want to be able to see that. And also on the right hand side, once we get out this way, we should be we might not be able to see it, but there'll be like a big lake out here too, so we want to make sure we can see that, so we're in the right spot. Oz Runways or AvMap or any others. I've used Oz Runways in the real world, but yeah, Oz Runways is what I use, but I don't currently have a subscription because I actually haven't flown for about 12 months. But we might have some issues with some cloud here. I have some news. What's some news? We did a tour of that power station in my engineering degree when it was brand new. Oh, there we go, Glenn. Hey, Glenn, I've got a question for you. Do they mine the coal? Or, because there's like a mine right next to it, are they mining coal directly right there? Or are they shipping the coal in? I'm taking up the expensive hobby of flying. Oh, congratulations. Are you going to go and get your PPL? Would I use playing in Flight Sim in VFR? I would use things like Navigraph. But because I know the area here, I didn't use anything. Is there a gymna? I don't know. I believe at the time. Yeah. It's just because from the air, you can see that there's like, it looks like they were actually taking coal out of the ground, but I guess not anymore. There we go. We're at 5.5. So we did actually make it up here. And if I would be pulling the ATIS at the moment and see what's going on at Kingaroy, because it does have ATIS. But we're not going to worry about it for the trip. Can't be more expensive than buying a plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You'll be surprised. Mr. Jan Mueller, thank you very much for the subscribe, getting us that much little bit closer to The 100,000 subscriber mode. Mode? Is it a mode? I don't know if it's a mode. But there's a little town. I remember flying over this little town as you go out there. You can use it as a VFR reference point. And there's a little town on the map, right? And I remember my instructor said, he goes, look for the little town. And he goes, can you see the little town? I'm like, nah. And I'm like, oh, there's 3 houses down there. And he goes, yeah, that's the little town. I'm like, how can you see that? And that's the stuff you've got to look for, yeah? I remember that going, oh, that's going to be interesting. Do you know back in the Utah mining sold Queensland steaming coal at a cost price of dug it up and charged the Japanese 20 times that? Oh, really? Interesting. That would have been back in the day though, Glenn, yeah? It should be in the 70s, yeah, okay. All right, so we've got some, I don't know, that looks like rain to me. Big profits back then mining, yeah. Less people doing it though. All right, what we're gonna do, music's going off. We've got to figure out, we can't go to the right side of it, or we could, but I reckon it's gonna be easy if we just go to the left and see what the wind direction's doing. Going back for runway 35, it was actually coming across from this way from the right to the left, but I think it's going to be easier. We might get snagged in there, but I am going to go to the left of this guy here. How's everybody doing back there? We're just about 10 nautical miles away from descent, where we've got a big rain cloud we need to miss, so it might add about 5 minutes on to the trip if you want to let our VIP know.
Everyone's doing great back here, Aus. I'll let our VIP know about the slight delay due to the rain cloud. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to miss that one. Might give ourselves a bit more space to the left. And if I bring up SayIntentions, which I haven't looked at in a little bit, the CTAF would have changed to 124.4. So I'm just going to flick this back here, back to... just in case there's anybody on SayIntentions around here, which I don't know if there is because I haven't looked. But we're just going to keep that in there. Make our CTAF calls. Just turn around and ask him yourself. I know, but there's only so much you can do. You guys right back there? Oi, put your seatbelt on. Looks like we're going to have to drop down in altitude too. So once we get to Kingaroy, we'll do a different type of mission. This is like one of the more basic sort of stuff one. We'll do a cargo mission next. All right, we're going to need to go down here. I reckon about 1,000 feet. We're going to get under these clouds shortly. Because we are doing VFR at the moment. I am actually going to go to the left a little bit more. Should you do some firefighting one night? Yeah, absolutely. I haven't tried it myself, so I don't know if I should try it on stream and not actually use it. Yeah, absolutely. I am trying to contact our friends over at SayIntentions to see if we can get some sort of discounts and stuff for our community to want to try it out. They do like the free trial stuff, but firefighting right after ATS. Alright, I'm just going to go down one click at the moment. Do that 500. Now, Kingaroy is a funny airport because you actually can do left or right-hand circuits at Kingaroy. So you really have to listen to the ATIS and find out what's actually going on there. And you can have some gnarly crosswinds flying into there. Alright, we want to go in here. And we're definitely going down to 3.5. And we're going to continue this down 700. Actually, we're going to have to get in that gap right there. GS? What's GS mean, my friend? No, well, sort of both. I did it in flight training and I flew here in real life. Alright, we've just stuffed up. Flew into a cloud. Oh, what's my ground speed? 270. Oh, sorry. 162. And we're in the clouds. No one saw a thing. They're still 19 nautical miles away. That cloud snuck up on me. I did the photographic scenery on Friday. That was good. How do you mean by that, Clive? Do I prefer the Baron or the Bonanza? I like both of them. Our Spunk missile, I love both of them. And flying with the Moser AY-10 is amazing. Really, really cool. Really, really privileged to be able to do this stuff and stream this stuff. So, all right, we're 17 nautical miles away. Just going to trim up a little bit here. And there will be this like big mound of dirt here. See here? The airport's usually just behind it here. Oh, there's Marcus. Marcus made it to Sim Update 4 as well. There we go. Is there only one yoke that works with it? Yeah. Yeah, the one, but they said they are going to make some different yokes. But the yoke that they've got, like, I don't know if you'd need to buy another one, to be honest. Because this one's, like, it's basically looks like the Baron. Or it looks close to a Boeing, so. Oh, in the sim menu. Yeah. Yeah, we're on photographic now. The other cool thing too is I can do an airport lookup on this too. So I can go airport lookup and we can put Kingaroy in here, which is YK. I've forgotten what Kingaroy was. Hang on. YKRY. I should know that, eh? Other YKRY. And go search, and then it will give me all the information that I need for the airport. Kingaroy elevation is at 1500, winds 350 at 7, visibility 10 nautical miles, QNH is 1015, and then you've got all your frequency, CTAF 119 and so forth for if you wanted to do it, and then you've got all your ATIS information, METAR and TAF and stuff like here, so it's pretty cool. So yeah. So this is the mountain or the hill we're going to see. So I'm actually going to stay there for now. And if runway, the wind's going at 350 there. All right, so we're basically going to go and hit here straight on. So the runway is going to run from left to right. And we're going to make left-hand turn in to Kingaroy is what we're going to do today. Just let our VIP know we have started descending into Kingaroy. ETA is going to be maybe 7 minutes. We'll be on the ground. And we need to change our CTAF again.
Got it, Oss. I'll inform our VIP that we're starting our descent into Kingaroy and should be on the ground in about 7 minutes.
119.6. So I'm going to just switch that over. 119. Oops. This was 6. Just in case there's anybody else around here. Switch over to that. Kingaroy traffic, this is at Baron 7766. We're currently 10 nautical miles to the east. ETA will be at 03. Kingaroy traffic. That was such a bad inbound call, but anyways. Like, I missed out half the information. So there's the airport there, running from right to left. These actually... dirt patches, they're there in the real world too. So the city of Kingaroy is over here, and we're going to go down here. We're going to make a left-hand turn and come in. So normally where I would fly in, I would fly up to Gympie and then come in here. So I'd be coming in from this direction. But yeah. Thank you, Evil. FPS better now? It's way better, yeah. Yeah, FPS has been amazing. Beechcraft seems to have some rare aircraft like the Starship, the Duke, etc. Yeah. Alright, so what runways? We've got 3-4. Okay, so we're going to go into 3-4. Kingaroy traffic, this is Baron 7766. We'll be entering the circuit for runway 34. We'll be entering at the downwind leg, Kingaroy traffic. I'll start slowing down here. As you can see, the cloud is getting a lot lower. Airport's there. We're going to start to descend. What Moser profile yoke I'm using? It's something that Marcus sent me from the Moser website. Discord, which is absolutely amazing. I'll probably grab them, Marcus, and actually put them in our Discord if people want them. I don't know if these profiles are from Moser themselves or some legend created them. I don't know. All right, we're gonna get down another 1,000 feet here. I'll have to try that profile. I can send them to James as well. They're super good. I made my own and spent so much time doing it, and then I realized I didn't need to do it. These are way better than anything that I did. Mr. Tennessee Simulations, welcome to the stream. All right, I'm going to put a notch of flaps down. I aren't in the flap area, but the aircraft can take it, so we're going to do that. I've got all my streamer friends and content creators want the profiles because I've talked them up. They are really, really good. I got to send a bunch to Symphonetic too. There's Fishy Empress over there. All right, so we're going to call this entering the circuit. So clear right, clear left. We're doing a right-hand circuits. Because your profile creations nabs. If you curb, you can put in exclamation mark Discord and hit me up in the Discord and I'll send them to you. All right, brakes are off. Gears down. Actually, I keep forgetting I've got it on here. Flaps down all the way. Mixtures, magnetos, easy on, CDRs run, fuel pumps are on. Everyone's all in, and my gump fishes are really bad these days because I actually don't do them very often anymore. Kingaroy traffic, this is Baron 7766, just turning base for runway at 34, full stop landing Kingaroy traffic. There we go. So we're at the 1,000-foot mark. And we're going to turn on final. Clear left and center. Gears it down. And we're coming in. Oh, come on, mate. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hey, you can't do that, mate. You weren't even on the circuit. You've got to give way to people on the circuit. Someone get this guy a number. Hados. Come on, we did the right thing. And this turkey's just come in. Look at him. We're going to get rid of his nameplate there so we can't see him. Bloody turkey. This is what we've got to put up with. Oh, some stutters. Oh, some more stutters. More stutters. Wow. We're going to have a quick toilet break once we land here. Oh, there we go. Like I said, it does always get a little bit turbulent. He had the flash. Yeah, he was flying in there. Yeah, I bet you he would have floated till the cows come home. As you can see we are manhandling the yoke. The winds are actually, we're landing with a tailwind here. So the winds are changed, I'm thinking. I can't see the flag. Oh no, we're right. Oh, that's such a bad landing. I put the wrong rudder in. Oh my god. I confused myself. There we go. Welcome to Kingaroy. Welcome to Kingaroy, everybody. Current temperature is 18 degrees.
There's no crew aboard because you don't have an active mission. To pick up a new mission, contact SkyOps dispatch on.
Because we just landed, the mission's finished. The only thing that I wish it would do is like a little bit of a thing at the end. But because we've landed, they're already cleared off. Oh, then I just switched the engines off. You drongo. It's so smooth. So smooth. Oh my god, I am so smooth. Someone get out and push. Oh my god. I didn't have the pumps on is the reason why. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. We'll just do it with one engine, shall we? Your plane is broken, going to restart. No worries. Yeah, I forgot to turn the pumps on to land. Rookie move. Hados is waving the finger. And they do glider operations around here too. Let's go and park up here. Glenn said, yeah, well, it's pretty warm out there, but maybe I just pulled back on the throttle too much. Alrighty, let's bring that mixture back a little bit. A parking brake can go on. Flaps can go up. And, well, we don't need him on. And let's turn off the landing lights because we don't need those on there. And we're going to shut down this engine here. There we go. Let's shut everything down for the moment. Pitot can go, fuel pumps can go off, strobes can go off, beacon can go off, nav can go off, and a battery can go off. Actually, I forgot to turn those off too. Cool. And we're going to do another trip in a second. So if you actually go over to your SayIntentions website, you can see you have like a rank and all that sort of stuff. So you can actually see you're flying, you get badges, you can have a career and all that sort of stuff. So, but I'm not going to show you my account. I'm using the freeware airport here for Flight Center. It looks nice, and a couple of overlapping buildings and some double ups there. Windsocks. Apart from that, works. Yeah, the whole area of the Sunshine Coast and the east side. I haven't downloaded any of those on the new PC markers, but the whole area like Gympie and all that stuff, they've got some great airports. So in flightsim.to, so someone's done a whole thing on it. Even though this one here, it's actually not too from the real thing. It's missing some. Well, actually, that looks like where you would normally go park and you run into the loo in there. So the building, even though it's not the same building, it's actually quite similar. But this does look like the airport. Looks like the wind's changed a bit more. So very, very, very cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to put the chocks on. And wheel chocks on, and I'm going to do something naughty. I'm going to connect the external power on when we go on the next flight, but I am just going to jump over there. Can I see the nameplates? You can. There we go. I'm going to jump to the loo and make a quick coffee and then come back, and then we're going to do SayIntentions for another SkyOps. We might do a cargo run on this one, and then after that we may do like a medical emergency transport or something like that. So that might be cool, even though we're doing them in planes. So we'll do a cargo ops next, and then we'll jump across and then we'll do something else. But I don't know what airport it's going to take us to. We'll have to find out. So from Sicily, what's going on, Mr. Voyager Simat Project? Appreciate it. Johnny Shu, welcome. And if I missed anybody that else popped in, appreciate you guys for popping in. So, but yeah, we'll be back in a minute, everyone. Alrighty. Oh! 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 Oh, we're celebrating still. There we go. Cool. Shortly, Shane can paint a 5-minute instead of one on... Hey, what are we talking about? Are you guys still talking about your mugs? Pringles, what's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. Are you guys talking about mugs? I think you are. I think you are. All right, let's jump in and do the next one. We're in the magical Baron today, Mr. Pringles. Feel free to go and check out our friends. You guys must know Mr. Brett Plays and Mr. Pringles. Brett's one of our YouTube friends. Go and right-click his name and check out his channel. Hit the subscribe button, and you can see Mr. Pringles over on Twitch, the purple channel. Banned myself from soundboards. Enjoy a peaceful stream. No one's used the soundboards. You've just reminded them. All right, let's bring this up so we can see what we're going to... Actually, we need to get the aircraft started, get some power to it. Actually, what we might do, we're going to get external power, and then I'm going to actually get the battery on. Oops, hang on, battery on. Then I'm going to get the avionics master switch on, and then we're going to there we go. We're going to tune out the radios in for a bit of SayIntentions. So this should remember exactly what frequencies we're on for the CTAF. There is soundboards. Yes, there is. We've got tons of them. Absolutely. All right. Cool. I'm going to switch over to SayIntentions for SkyOps 122.10 as it's written in here. And we're going to do a critical cargo delivery. So let me turn that down. Oh, my God. This is Pringles' fault. This is all Pringles' fault. Because he brought it up. Does this work with the TXINI? I can't remember. I think it works with the PMS50 and the 3GX, whatever the other one is there, but I don't know about the one that you mentioned there. So, all right, let's do a bit of a call here and see if we can get a critical cargo delivery. SkyOps, this is Baron 7766. Can we please get a critical cargo delivery mission? Thank you. Oh, the TDS. Yeah. Yeah, it does work, the TDS.
Let me see what we have. Give me a minute or two.
All right, he's going to find something.
Beechcraft 766. SkyOps, all right, we got a new cargo mission for you. You'll be transporting classified documents for a government agency to Gold Coast Airport. That's Golf Bravo Charlie Golf.
Holy cow,
cargo
all the way
is
down
about 150 kilograms, perfect for your Black Square Baron 5.8 professional. Handle with utmost care. This one is critical. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
So we're going to the Gold Coast Airport. I wonder if, is that the actual Epstein? Let's not. No, we're not going there on the stream. We're not going there on the stream. I don't want to get involved. We're not going there. I don't know which Gold Coast Airport that is, because there's two. Is that the generic airport or the Gold Coast Airport? He didn't actually say. Can I just please confirm the ICAO code for Gold Coast Airport, please? Oh, hang on. He's put it here, which is YBCG. Nah, sorry. I forgot they actually put it there. So we're going to go direct to
Gold Coast Airport IKO is Yankee Bravo
Good
Charlie
morning,
Golf.
Captain. We're just finishing securing the cargo. I'll let you know when we are good to go.
Yeah, but please not talk about any of that sort of stuff because I don't want to get pinned by YouTube for stuff like that. So, be much appreciated. All right. So that's going to be that. Hey. I thought someone wanted to come in. There we go. 130 nautical miles.
Secure and ready to go, Captain.
Cool and got it. Yeah, don't bloody crash. Watch out for the F-18s. We'll see how we go. All right, so we're going to Bravo. So pretty much we could flow all the way back down to Caloundra. So we might actually head to... Do you know what? We could probably head back to Caloundra first and then actually fly the route down. But we actually might do that instead of doing direct because it's actually a lot more prettier. We might do that. We actually might fly down to... Do you know what? I might put this back to... Direct back to Caloundra. And then we'll actually fly up the coast, which will be fine. YCDR is how we're going to get there. We'll actually do the proper GA flying way for the pretty way. So we might do that first. All right, cool. We're going to put that over there. Yeah. I don't even need to know where we... Like, I know where the airport is. I know the VFR flying there. I don't even need to use a map. So, anywho, let's get this thing ready to go. Beacon can go on. Navs can go on. Fuel pumps will go on for the left. It should be pretty good for a start straight away anyway, because she was pretty warm. So we're going to start it there. Clear prop. There we go. Never even knew SayIntentions had missions. Yeah, it's got so much stuff that we haven't gone through, and that's why I thought I would just do something different tonight. West USA server, but we are on Sim Update 4 Flight Sim Max. This one might be a little bit harder to start. There she goes. Very, very cool. Alternator can go on. We'll put the pitot heats on because it's going to be raining and stuff. Taxi lights can go on. And we've got the blower. That's cool. It's 26 degrees. We might actually put the aircon on for a little bit. And we're going to begin our taxi. And we'll go down to runway 34 because that's where the wind's going. Airport. All right. Going to switch over to the CTAF here, make a bit of a call. The thing is, so with SayIntentions, guys, if we had a bunch of you guys on SayIntentions, right, we would be able to hear each other's radio calls and would be able to see each other. We could turn multiplayer off in Flight Sim, but we'd still be able to see each other. It's like an offline version of VATSIM. It's super cool. This is the black square. Yep. Kingaroy traffic. This is Baron 7766 taxiing into holding point for runway 16. Kingaroy traffic. Left clear center. We might actually just hook it around here. Oh, I've got chocks on, don't I? I've got the chocks on. And the external power's still hooked up. Like a loser. There we go. There we go. Might see if we can jump in. Yeah, welcome to. Oh, shit, I've done it again. I pull back on the throttle too much. Oh, my God. What am I doing? Come on, girl. Oz Flight Simmer. Oz Flight Simmer. What are you doing? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I've really stuffed up my plane. Alright, what am I actually doing here? Alright, we got fuel. Oil's there, that's good. We should be good to start. Engine's 100%. Come on. Come on. I honestly don't know why she's not starting. Come on. Oh, what have I done? Let's recharge the battery. What have I done? What have I done? That can go off for now. And that's done, that's done, that's done. AC can go off for now. Let's see if I can restart this thing, hey? Come on. There we go. Holy shitballs. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Now I gotta lean her out. Holy cow. We'll keep the RPM up a little bit. I won't put us back as far as what I did before. Holy cow. Those engines were purring before. Yeah, it's because I didn't have enough fuel going in. My bad. My bad. All right. There we go. We should be generating some juice now. There we go. Engine battery capacity is getting back up there. Cool. All right. Happy days. Happy days. We're going to continue our taxi now. What a shit pilot. Vapor lock? No, I had too... Well, I had... No, the mixture was too rich. What is the current IKO? We're at Kingaroy, so we're at... hang on. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm doing too many things at once. There we go. Thank you, Johnny Mon. Still got the pumps on? Yeah, I still got the pumps on. Hang on. I'm doing like 5,000 things and I'm doing a shit job on all of them. There we go. Let's put the pumps down to low. Shit, I'll turn them off for now. And I'll turn them on just as we take off. Holy cow. Kingaroy traffic, this is Baron 7766 entering and backtracking runway 34 Kingaroy traffic. We're just beginning our taxi down to the runway 34. Give us about 2 or 3 minutes and we'll have these documents in the air going to the Gold Coast. Holy cow, that was
Okay, sounds good.
pathetic by me. All right, notch your flaps going down. And if we have a look at the flag, it's going from right to left. So I'm going to put the aileron into the wind as we taxi. But not when you load in. Yeah, you're in Sim Update 4. You may need to Flight Sim Max to make sure that you've got your aircraft on Ultra and your avatar on Ultra. Look at that stiff flag. It's meant to be blowing 7 knots here. That looks a bit more than 7 knots. And we've got a few spots of rain. Getting a few little micro stutters though. Alright, let's turn the sound up a bit more for you guys. And I haven't got any taxi lights on. I don't even have a strobe on. Oh my god. Pathetic. How about 3D print a 1,000 hour coaster? There goes Marcus. Kingaroy traffic, this is Baron 7766, rolling runway 34. We will be departing the aerodrome on the crosswind, tracking Caloundra on climb to 3,500 Kingaroy traffic. Don't, Pringles, don't listen to my radio calls. Nice little crosswind there. Gears going up. And that's right-hand circuits. Flaps going up. Clear left, center, right. Straight into the rain. Oh. I'm not even looking at your comments anymore, Brett and William Kelly. There's 1,000 already. This thing just loves the climb, hey. There we go. We're on the crosswinds. We're just going to nudge it to the right a little bit more of this rain cloud. It was a 3D printed comment. I know what it was. Kingaroy traffic, a last call, Baron 7766 is 3,000 on climb, 5,500 tracking Caloundra. Kingaroy traffic. And we're going to go back to Caloundra. We're going to overfly Caloundra, and then we're going to fly up to Bribery and go down Stratty and all that sort of stuff is what we're going to do to get to the Gold Coast Airport. Can I hear you on SayIntentions? Hang on. No. Are you on 119.6? Mr. Simblitz? I'll take you up on your previous offer on Discord for some time for some of those reels. I sold them. I sold them. And I gave a bunch to Junior. I might have a few I can give you, though. I just don't have, like, the 20 or 30 that I had. All right, let's turn on the nav. This is going to do a sharp turn. Like real life to get some 3D design coaching. Maybe hit me up in Discord because I'm not 100% sure what you mean, because I'm sort of trying to fly and do this at the same time, and I don't know why this is going this far out to do this. Why is the nav doing this for? It's gone. Oh, hang on. It's because... Why is this doing this? Okay, it wants to do a circle. Good-o. We've broken the Baron. Never want anybody distracted by flying. Oh, now it's got to take us back. Oh, come on. We're not going back. Heading bug, please. Heading bug, please. We've broken the Baron. Clive! Brett, you're...
Not my day with The Sims. Didn't like flying the Grand Canyon last night. Dead Mont's Curve.
Clive, thank you so much for that donation. Brett, you're a pain in the ass with the MJ. But Clive, thank you so much. Guys, if you can put some emotes in there for Clive for doing that. He's having a bit of a drama with the PC. That was me earlier this week. Oh, it was such a dreadful experience with Flight Sim earlier this week, but thank you. Black Square will make you a special mug for the person to break the Baron. Oh my God. Can you guys cut it out? I know I deserve it, but you know. Clive, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is for you, my friend. That's very, very, very kind. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. There we go. Guys, put some emotes in there for Mr. Young Clive. I'll give you some 3D trees. There we go. Yeah, we went to Sim Update 4, Mr. Johnny Mon. And let's have a quick look at this weather at the moment. It is crap. We've got cloud everywhere we're going. Everywhere we're going, we've got cloud. Need to make your MJ emoji? No, thank you. No, thank you. Good forbid you'll ever find my sound files in my stream. You've got plenty of sound files though. Yeah, I just downloaded it and I can't see you now. And what is, well, what and I can't see you now. And what a difference! Crazy, as in difference, as in performance is crazily good, or I can see you now. Oh, there we go. Gone through 8 alternators and 4 batteries. Doing well so far. What are you flying? Hey, Inspector, what's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. What are you flying, Clive? Oh, man. That is heck. That was... Oh, there's Mr. Simblitz. We can see him. Hang on. We'll see if we do a bit of a raid check. Have you got your multiplayer all set up for SI to be live? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm all set up. I'll even see if I can see you on the map. There's me. Yeah, so I can see you on the map. You're on 119.6. Yeah, I'll just do a radio check. See if you can see. Just doing a radio check for Mr. Simblitz. Can you hear me okay? In the Baron 58 Black Square SQ, okay. Glad you made me switch over Sim Update 4. Ozflight Simmer, the performance is smooth. Oh, there we go. And I'm not flying VFR anymore. Still having issues with me on the computer. Mine's set up because I've heard people, heaps of people in SayIntentions. Are you set up to do yours? I'm just going to go and check and make sure. Can you... Hang on. I'll have to bring this across so you can see the settings. Oh, not that one. Oh no, I've broken the stream. Hang on, I pulled the wrong across. No, keeps grabbing the wrong one. You'll get yours sorted tomorrow. Maybe go over to Sim Update 4, Clive. It might work a little bit better for you. You just want to make sure these are your settings. So enable SkyOps multiplayer traffic, live multiplayer proximity, and share my audio. The other thing is I don't know. No, someone did Ken Lee before you, idiot. I don't know because I'm doing a SkyOps mission. Is it actually showing? But it says that I'm on Skynet, which is connected. So, and my traffic's offline because I'm not actually injecting any traffic. That he does the funny instead. But Simblitz, these are the ones that I'm using. So I just got proximity for live on. Good on you, Inspector. Good on you. I know you missed me. No, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Oh god. Holy cow. Trying to do like real world, honestly trying to do some real world operations there out of Kingaroy and do SayIntentions and put up with you lot. I don't know. I'm just, it's getting too much from my head. It's getting too much from my head. Morning, Shane. Mr. Dave Clearier. What's going on? Morning, Shane. And all the chat, he says. Welcome, welcome. There's Johnny Mon over there. Imagine doing it for real. Oh, trying to like live stream a real world flight. No, thank you very much. Mr. Simblitz, but if you want to, we could just like hook up during the day, jump into an airport and do a bit of a test and mess around with it. I've trying to jump in on try jumping into 124.4. All right, let's go over to 124.4. Oh, it's because the CTAF might have changed. Yeah, I wasn't watching. Do you want to do a call and I'll see if I can hear you? We're getting a few bumps over these mountains. Like, I should be able to hear you, but I don't know when you do SkyOps, what does it do? Does it cut you off from it? Because it knows I'm doing a SkyOps. It might actually cut it off.
Radio check for Mr. Ozflight Simmer. Do you read me?
This is your captain calling. We are about to start drinks. If you'd like to put your order in and jump over to the good-looking Baron over here, we'll have some champagne a little bit later. Yeah, you can hear me. We just went on the CTAF frequency.
Heard him. You can get us over to runway 30.
Beechcraft 766 Sunshine Coast Tower. Say again.
Show me where the throttle
Oh,
is.
this is Sunny Coast Tower.
Not to like you.
You should have heard me though. I assume you heard me, yeah? There's a little bit of a delay. But the thing is, the way that it's set up, if we went on multiplayer, we would see SimBlitz in the streamer, and you'd have to do his CTUF calls and all that sort of stuff. The other thing that I haven't showed you guys is the actual traffic injection. The funny thing with SayIntentions, there we go. The funny thing with SayIntentions is that the traffic, when it does the traffic and the ATC, it moves the traffic around to where you are like a real ATC would. It's not like
Charlie Golf, say again.
It's not like Microsoft Flight Simulator, so which doesn't do that at all. So it's pretty cool. There's SimBlitz. It's all the way up there. Hope you're doing well, Dave. Thanks very much for dropping in.
Mr. Goff, Cessna Charlie Golf.
Hey, wants to talk to ya. Sunshine Cast Tower wants to talk to ya. You started it now. How's the flip of the finger cam going? It's not going too bad. It's focused on my stomach here at the moment, so we can check out the Moser yoke, which is I'm in love with this thing. The AB9 when you get the profiles down right, the Moser yoke when you get the profiles down right. Oh my god, absolutely love them. You can't make them stop. Can almost see my feet. I've got socks on just in case you get a glimpse, sir. Or we can actually turn it off. My hand gets in the road because my mouse is just here. All right, we are making sure we've got some rain clouds here. I could shoot the breeze and try to go through the middle of them. We might do that. I wouldn't do that in real life though, but look at this. We're getting closed in. Getting closed in everywhere here. Is that a belly cam? It's a Moser cam. Thank you very much. Now it's a belly cam. Moser cam, belly cam. Moser cam, belly cam. Yes, sir. SU4 on Xbox, and I'm in awe. On Xbox. There we go, Johnny Mon. I'm basically going to use this as a thing. I'm going to jump over to the next sim updates once they get to version 20 or so. And then I'm going to move over to them. Because by then, they should be, like, the core features should be pretty good. Well, I just figured out while turning on the nameplates that I can see all your nameplates, but none of my planes, no matter the settings. Mr. Flight Sim Max, your best of doing is going into my libraries. This is a tip that Marcus gave me because I didn't know it was in there. Go into my libraries and there's the 350 different planes and just download them. They're the ATC replacement planes if you don't actually have the black square downloaded. I would go and pop that in. No, you'll need a microphone. Yeah, you need a microphone. Yeah. I didn't even know it was possible. What was that, Johnny Mon? To actually get into SU4? Yeah, everybody can get into it. It's an open beta. I'm just never worried about getting into it because I'm all up to just waiting for the release candidate, but I had so much trouble with the release candidate, I decided to move across. Actually need to turn those off. Pitot heats are on, heats on. We might have to turn the heats on. It's 13 degrees up here at the moment, so I'm going to turn off the air conditioner. We'll leave the blower on. And we don't have to pull a bit of a sharp left here. I did know it was possible. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because they've got to test it on Xbox too, Johnny Mon. But Jesus, we've just got a wall of rain over here that we've got to fly through. Yeah, you got to have it set to show traffic. Why doesn't A2A create as many airplanes as Black Square? I honestly don't know, William Kelly, because back in the day, the guys over at Black Square used to create a lot of, of A2A used to create a lot of planes. I know that Black Square contracts some of the work out to do, like he doesn't do all the modeling, like he contracts that out. I don't know which developer's doing it for him and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, what have they come out with? 2 planes maybe since 2020's come out. The phase in A2A aircraft a bit more detail. You reckon? Really? When you have a look at what he's got in here. All of these. I don't know. Being across the 172. Yeah, that thing used to be a bugger to land, didn't it? Bugger to land. And Boris does the sounds for Black Square. Yeah, yeah. Yes, he does. Oh, geez, we got here quick. All right, we need to. I need to do some pilot stuff, so just bear with me. I didn't realize we got here so quick. Because there's pneumatic dam just there, so I need to get down. Let's do some pilot stuff and actually fly the plane. Was great, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was a bugger to land that one. So this dam right here on the edge of it, pneumatic dam, it's actually 10 nautical miles to the Caloundra Airport, and it's used as an inbound call. So as you can see, we're 11. Once we get over here, it's about 10 nautical miles. So you can actually use it as an inbound call. And you want to be at a... If you're going to fly and land in the airport, you'd want to be at a, you know, about 1,500 feet. It was great fun at the top. It was about as good as you can get in terms of study level, yeah.
In Springfield,
oh my
they're
God.
eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat.
Yeah, we're in Australia, Maple.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
We're in my local neck of the woods. So we're just getting down to 3.5 here. So once we get over Caloundra, guys, we're going to make a right on the coast. And we want to stay under 3,500 here. There we go. There's 3.5. And if we jump on SayIntentions, we're still in CTAF 1224, so that's cool. Caloundra traffic, this is Baron 7766. We're currently, we'll be flying over the aerodrome at 3,500. ETA is 58 Caloundra traffic. And I'm at 3,000 instead of 3.5, like a knob. Can we have a look at your dogs running amok? Or can we have a look at my dogs basically on a daily trip to the vet at the moment? We've got 2 dogs in the pits at the moment. I don't think we can keep flying VFR at the moment. It's going to be just too much weather going on.
Clown to traffic, Cessna Charlie Golf, inbound over airfield 3,500.
Okay, so he's 500 feet above us, which is fine. Clown to traffic, Baron 7766 over the aerodrome at 3,000, tracking to Mermaid Lagoon. Clown to traffic. And we're going to go into a shitstorm, which is fine because we're actually doing the VFR route down to the Gold Coast anyway, so we can just look at the ground. It's all right. I know where I'm going. So long as I can see the beach, I know where I'm going. But I'm just going to stay at 2.5 for the meantime. I'm just going to go down. It's literally a shitstorm. Yeah, this is like the weather it's been over at my place pretty much for the last 36 hours. My ground speed is 176 and my air speed's about 150. So we've got a massive headwind on us at the moment. Or a tailwind, I should say. Alright, so we're going to trim out here because I'm pulling back on the yoke.
Clown to traffic, Cessna Charlie Golf will remain in the pattern at roughly 3,000 feet until traffic has landed. Clown to traffic.
Who's that?
Charlie Golf, can you repeat that?
Who's that? Is that Simblitz? I think he's landing. What is our destination? Gold Coast. I can see you, Max. I thought I saw Max in there. Flight Sim Max, I can see you on the ground there. Yeah, it's definitely the weather's interesting here. So this area here, we've got Bribey Island coming up here that we can't see, and we actually cross the water. We do a water crossing to Morton Island over here, and you want to cross over at just under 3,500 feet because you don't want to go into the steps for Brisbane. So that's what we're going to do, but we cannot see shit. Like, this is not good at all. But we're just going to keep cruising up here. The pattern in Australia we say circuit. In the US they say pattern. I don't know what they say in the UK. It's getting worse. The weather's getting worse. Still 17 degrees. So there's Bribey. We're going to make a call and we're going to fly over to Uniform X-Ray Bravo Uniform, which is Morton Island. I can't remember what they call the bloody the thingo, but anyways. In German, it's pattern something. Oh, okay. You're speaking German. Do we have another leg? We probably will. We'll do another SayIntentions. So to do this, we would have to make 2 calls because normally when we fly over here, we change frequencies, but we would make a call saying Bribey Island traffic, we're about to leave and go over that way. And then once we get over to Morton Island, we would do another call. So then they know we actually made it across. But SayIntentions, I don't think is going to cut it over. And there's Simblitz. So you can see him twice. One's his SayIntentions plane, and the other one is his Microsoft plane, his multiplayer plane. All right, we're going to we're going to make our way across over to Morton Island, so this will be interesting. We're nearly at 3,400, and we're going to go over. We want to keep it at about 3,400. Usually when I fly this leg here, you see big ass sharks in the water. You can see whales and all sorts of things. But we're going to keep under 3.5 or else we actually go into the Brisbane airspace. From memory. Yeah, we are flying IFR now. We definitely are flying IFR now. We weren't meant to be. We were meant to be VFR, but we're sort of doing a mixture. I reckon you are 500 from cloud. Well, I'm going to drop down in altitude in a minute anyway, because I'm only at 3,500 to make the water crossing. And then I'll be dropping down in a second. Well, I could probably actually start now. So I'm going to go down to 1,500. It did change over to the CTAF, so we're going to actually change over to 1. So it does change over the CTAF. That's interesting. 122,800. Morton Island traffic, this is Baron 7766. We're currently at 3,000, descending down to 1,500. We are about 6 nautical miles to the east of Morton Island Airport, Morton Island traffic. How do you transition from VFR to IFR and vice versa with ATC? I would basically speak to ATC, but I'm actually pretending we're on CTAF frequency, so we're not really worrying about that at this stage. Oh, he had to crash the desktop. No. No way. Welcome to Morton Island, everybody. be flying over the shipwrecks right about now. It's very, very cool to be able to do this in real life. And there's the airport over there. And we're going to stay at 1500 here and just do some VFR flying. So we got Morton Island, we've got Stradbroke Island, and we just basically follow this all the way down to the Gold Coast. And when you fly down these islands, if you're flying south, you're on the right side of the island. If you're flying north, you've got to go on the other side of the island, the west side. So I've done this in the sling many, many times. Across the desktop for me, 2. First one in Sim Update 4. It's been one for a few weeks. Yeah, there's some of the things, obviously, that you might face. A couple of crashes to desktops and things like that, because they are still fixing those. I've probably had about, I don't know, maybe 8 hours of flying in Sim Update 4. Probably more now. I'm thinking, because I did a bunch of flights yesterday, we streamed the other day. I'm probably thinking maybe 15, 16 hours in Sim Update 4, and I've had 1 crash. So, with the grumpy tower controller. And they have oyster farms just out here too, which you can fly over in the real world. Heavy rain and thick cloud, yeah, that's why we went back down to 1500, and we are just flying the visual flight. So sometimes I used to take off from Caloundra if I was just renting a plane for an hour and I just wanted to fly somewhere. I would fly down here, probably down to about this part in Morton Island, and then I would cross over here, and then I would fly all the back up the other side and make the cross back. And then it's usually, by the time you start the engines, taxi, take off, all that sort of stuff, that's about an hour's worth of flying. No worries, Mr. Simblitz. I'll catch you later. Thanks very much for popping in. Nice to hear you on the radios. Cloud's at 940 feet. Yeah, looks like we're about to get some more rain. There's Mr. Flight Sim Max there. Just checking to see how everybody's doing in the back with all the weather that we've had to fly through. Actually, it's only documents in the back, so you guys don't really care, do you? I forgot there's nobody in the back here, it's just documents. She will talk to us, though.
We're doing just fine back here, Aus. The documents are secure, and we're all set for the Gold Coast. The weather's just a minor bump in the road for us.
See ya, Mr. Inspector. Catch you later, my friend. Look at all this rain we're just about to go through. Maple's in the back? Oh, no. That's not what we want. Oh. Getting a bit of turbulence, actually. Is she allowed to serve herself and have some champagne? I guess so. Guess so. So over here is the oyster farms. Around just over here. Or out here somewhere. Actually, I need to get back down again. Maple's eating the documents. It's like my dog ate my homework. There's actually another airport right in front of us here. It's privately owned, though. It'd be full of holes and shit, so you wouldn't want to land on it. We need to get this sucker down. 1500 would be nice. And we're going to have to jump in. If we're going to land at the Gold Coast, we're going to actually have to jump into Gold Coast frequency anyway. So we're going over to Stradbroke. That's Haydos's private strip. So normally when I'm popping from one island to the other, if I'm flying at 1500 feet, I'll just go up a little bit higher just to do this little bit of a water crossing. Even though you're over it in like a minute, but just makes you feel a little bit safer. There's Mr. Fishy. Impressed down there. But yeah, a little pretty cool place to fly around in the real world. And the cool thing is you can fly this in real world all in CTAF in Class G airspace, so you don't need to talk on the radios to anybody so long as you keep under the right altitudes. And you just cruise down here and you just do CTAF calls. It's really cool. And you can fly down the Gold Coast. Alright, I'm going to give it a bit more juice since looks like it's opening up a bit. Trim, trim, trim. Looks like we'll have about 10 minutes of nice weather. Righto, I'm off to bed. See you, Mr. Pringles. When are you streaming next? Pringles, when are you streaming next? In 2026. Okay. Hey, Tony, what's going on? What are you doing here? Aren't you usually streaming, or did you take the night off? See you, Pringles. Oh, bit of turbulence there. Nice. Love it. You finished? Oh, that's right. You're on Southern time. It's only like 10:15 here. We're just doing a bit of SayIntentions. Meant to be VFR flying, but we're tracking down the Gold Coast, taking 150 kilos of special documents down. Doing well. I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I can't complain. I keep climbing though. I need to keep dropping altitude. But Sim's been going well. Sim Update 4's been working for me very, very well. And I've been getting good FPS on stuff. So I'm pretty happy because last week or earlier this week, the sim was bad. So special from Colombia? No, it was from Kingaroy. It's probably a box of cow dung or something. Put our floodlights on soon. This thing just, I've got to put heaps of down trim into it because it just wants to, she just wants to go. Guys, if you don't know our good friend, Mr. Tony, aka, he's the chief operator of the Yaris Club in Sydney. If if you didn't know that. Yeah, little fun fact about Tony. He's also a great streamer too. So if you want to go and check out his streams on Twitch pretty much nearly 6 to 7 days a week. Really cool casual streams. If you're into multiplayer flying and just having a bit of fun, you should go and check out his stream. And he loves very, very, very much talking about his Yaris. So what I would recommend is don't bring it up on the stream, because the guy won't stop talking about him and his Yaris and the Sydney Yaris Club. So, but yeah, other than that, go and check him out. He's a great guy. Hey, Tony. Now, it didn't take us long to get through that little bit of nice weather. Still on Brisbane, but we're going to have to jump onto some Gold Coast frequency soon. What is a Yaris? I don't know. Ask Tony. He loves his Yaris so much, Johnny Mon. As Yaris is a car, he loves his car so much, he personally decorates it with seashells, would you believe? I personally think that's a bit weird, but he personally decorates his car with seashells. Yep. Yep. See, I told you he doesn't want to talk about it because he, you know, he loves talking about it. Yeah, seashells, Johnny Mon. Yeah, absolutely. Go figure. I've just made the decision, Tony. I probably won't pop in your stream for a week now. Probably won't pop in your stream for a week. He'll kill me. He's gonna kill me now. I'll ban you for a week. Yeah, I'm not popping in for a week. He does drive a Yaris, everybody, but he doesn't like talking about it. So when you go into the stream, please do a favor for me. Ask him about his Yaris. And it does have shells on them too. I think it's got muscles on it or something. Anyways, I'm only telling little white lies. Some exaggerations. Barnacles, there we go. A Yaris with seashells at the seashore, surely? Yeah, I know. I know. All right, so we got Heckfield, which I've landed there in there once actually. Which was a pretty cool little airport to land in the real world. But that's going to be on the right-hand side. We're going to continue on. We're still in Brisbane's airspace here, but we'll move into the Gold Coast airspace soon. And we'll contact departures soon. And see if we can get into this airport. There's Haydos. Haydos is he's in better weather over there, but he's not meant to be flying over that side of the island. But anyways. We'll get a bit of turbulence. Oh. That's the thing with the Moser too. When you get a little bit of turbulence, like the real world, you need to bloody put both hands on the stick or on the yoke. I don't know where Haydos is going now in his little turbo. But yeah, this was all done by SayIntentions. We didn't have to pick the flight plan today. This is all done by them. I just chose to fly around here because I knew the weather would be interesting. It would be nice if it wasn't so bad like this, but, you know. But yeah, if you're struggling on a place to fly and you got SayIntentions, you can use the SkyOps. But obviously, we're just doing low-key SkyOps today. We haven't done anything like firefighting and stuff like that. SkyOps is fun if you're into flying helicopters. It's really good fun. Do all sorts of missions with that. I've seen Murph, Two-Tone Murphy, do a bunch of SkyOps in helicopters, which looks like a real hoot. Does the Moses software move the stick realistically when you trim? Yes, it does, Glenn. Yeah. It does do all that. You probably haven't seen me not, but I've been pushing the yoke down and I haven't been able to trim it. I've got it trimmed nicely, but I was pushing force on it before because I couldn't trim, just like you would in the real world. Also, I don't have, you can now, they did an update on the software where you can get it to follow, it follows you on autopilot, but I won't use that because I don't want it moving around when I'm sitting at a desk on autopilot. Shit, I need to watch what I'm doing here because we're in full IFR at the moment. The rain is pretty loud now. I cannot see shit. So I'm looking at my instruments at the moment. So just excuse me, I won't look at the chat for a little bit because I can't see anything. And we're getting heaps of turbulence. Shit. Heaps of turbulence. Got Brit show there. Holy cow. We're flying for a storm now. We're in it now. Holy shit, we're in a storm. We're hand flying in the storm. I'm at 1,000 feet. I'm going to go back up. Weather's, yeah, no, Mr. Max, I pushed the clock back. So this is from earlier today. This is earlier today. Shit. I need to change the frequency. And try to fly at the same time. 2, 3, 5. Shit. Trying to change the radios in this weather. Gold Coast Airport, this is Baron 7766. We are currently on a VFR flight. We've found our way into cloud. We are now IRF and we're not IFF rated. Can we have some help to fly into the Gold Coast Airport, please? See if they can help us out.
Beechcraft 766, Brisbane approach, roger. Maintain current heading and altitude if able. Confirm your altitude and heading. Advise if you require vectors for Gold Coast Airport. Descend if necessary to maintain safe terrain clearance.
Who was that? That was Brisbane approach. We are currently at 1,700, descending down to 1,500. We're tracking 1.5. And yes, if we can have some vectors to Gold Coast Airport would be fantastic. We're also in some severe turbulence.
Beechcraft 766, climb 5,000, turn left, heading 215 vectors for the ILS runway approach.
Climb 5,000. Oh man, I've done it now. I've done it now. Oh, okay, we're doing an ILS. I've done it now. Okay, all right, hang on. Oh, man. Why did I get myself into these things for? Hang on. We're going to go up here. Hang on, I just got to get the bug in the right spot. Turn, what are we doing? I'm turning left 215. Okay. Turn left 215 and climb to 5,000 for vectors for the ILS Baron 7766. What do you say? 2100. So we're gonna go back this way. And I'm going to have to get the procedure up and select approach here. Enter. Oh, hang on. I'm still at CDR, you idiot. No, direct. YBCG. Enter. Procedure. To approach ILS. Which runway? Did he tell us? Brisbane approach. Can I confirm which runway we're going to be lining up for the ILS for Gold Coast, please? Baron 7766.
Beechcraft 766, expect ILS approach runway 35. Advise when established on the localizer.
I don't have one of those. ILS 35. I don't have an ILS 35. I've got 14. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Don't have one. What do you call when you lose spatial awareness in these conditions? What do you actually call it? Well, I haven't lost spatial awareness because I've got autopilot on. So, but I can't pull what I want to do. And it's 3-2. He says that we're landing on 3-5. So I don't know. Don't know. No, I don't want to do that either. No. Shane, just go back there. Three 5 is... Oh, that's the little one, isn't it? That's the little stupid one. Let's request runway 14. I think there's a 14. 16. No, 14. 14. 3-2. Yeah, there's no ILS for 3-2 on here. There's an MBD. I'm just going to ask him for ILS 14. Brisbane approach. Can we change and please have ILS for runway 14 so we can go straight in? I just want to get down.
Beechcraft 766, unable. Runways 32 and 35 are active. Advise if you want vectors for 32 or 35.
Can we please have vectors for runway 32?
Beechcraft 766, turn right, heading 215.
Turn right heading 215 Baron 7766. Which we're already on 215. Do the RNAV 32. Yeah, I was just thinking he was going to...
Beechcraft 766, I show you're squawking 1200. Verify you're squawking 7441, mode C.
Oh, did he give me a squawk code before? I didn't even see him actually do that. I didn't even hear him do it. 7441. And then we'll ident. Oh, look, the weather just cleared up for us. And, well, I didn't. There we go. Baron 7766 was squawking at 7441. And go back to here.
Beechcraft 766, radar contact. 8 north of Nobby's Creek Private Strip at 4900 feet. Nobby's Creek, QNH 1007.
QNH 1077, squawking 744, Baron 7766. Yeah, I didn't recall him giving me one. I'm just going to go in and land. Look at that, what a mess. Everybody's landed except for me because the airport's all the way back over there. And we're in this beautiful country over here. It's crazy. This has turned out way too much more than what I imagined it was going to be. But anyways. And if we were to track the what I just put in before, if I go over to nav, is it going to turn me around? Yeah, it will. We'll just let this fly the RNAV. It's going to want to do it for us, so we'll just won't worry about SayIntentions right about now. We're just going to jump over to a Brisbane approach of 1235. Oh, which we're already on. There we go. We're just going to fly the RNAV right here. And we need to descend down to 3,000. Whoops. There we go. We just hope he doesn't recall anything. Man, the weather's backfired on me a big time tonight. I thought this would be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's been too much fun. I'm coming, fellas. I'm trying to get there, but the wind's pushing me around. Wait. Alright, we're going to get on this RNAV in a second. Get over these mountains here and then we'll pop down. I had SI again me the RNAV yesterday in that Baron and it lost its mind, kept my heading, didn't descend and had to eventually ignore it. Yeah, it's not all perfect, Mr. A320, is it? Jesus Christ. The docks in the back are near some more air sick bags. No, they're all right. Did I just see some lightning pop in? I think I did. I just saw some lightning. And we're about to get into some really, really shit weather. Landing lights going back on. This is going to be fun stuff. It's getting pushed up from those mountains too. Sorry guys, I can't really watch the chat when we're flying like this. I'm just trying to get us in the right spot. At least it's exciting. What, you think this is exciting? Oh man, the yoke's giving me a workout because we have got a lot of turbulence. There we go. I'm trying to get the nose back down to 3,000 because we are going to make our way around in a second. Shane, do you think the Mosey is stable enough with the clamping on the deck? Oh yeah, 100%, no doubt. So you've got to get the Moser clamps. I wouldn't use any other ones than that. The actual Moser clamps. Things stable as a rock. Does not move. Does not even want to move. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely stable. It looks like the weather's going to be a bit better up here. Yep. We're going to be good. Airport's just over there. Actually, I haven't looked at my fuel gauges for a bit. And I'm not sure if you're here before, Mr. A320, but there is some really cool, awesome profiles. I'm going to put on our Discord. Marcus found them over on the Moser Discord. They're amazing. Look at this. Look at the sim. The weather, the lighting, I mean, in Sim Update 4 is amazing. And we're flying in these clouds. I've got ultra clouds on, and it's like the only thing I have that's on ultra, and it's been amazing. You can crash any moment for Sim Update 4. I haven't been, people. But everybody's experience is different. Correctly following the latest update. Yeah, is it Ferner Docs? I don't have that turned on because I don't want it moving around while I'm at the desk. That's the only reason. Was unsure, yeah. So I spent ages and made my own profiles up with my real-world flight experience of what I would think it would feel like. But these profiles are amazing, like night and day. It makes it just makes it a whole lot better. So the dude who come up with these profiles is a true genius. Because that's what it was like too. So when I was using the other force feedback from flightsim.com, I'm sure their software and stuff's a lot better. Obviously, I had the prototype, but it all comes down to is the software and the profiles when it comes to force feedback. All right, so we're just getting lined up for the RNAV approach in here. We meant to be hitting it at C515 at 3,000. So we should be all right for a decent landing. Sorry about this, guys. I didn't think this was going to be so much of an extension. But it does give you, you know, you never know what's going to happen when you're using things like SayIntentions and stuff. It puts some cool things in. What's that over there? Is that... I thought they were fixing those tears in Sim Update 4 for the water. Lovely looking Baron. Hey, Mr. Jfoot, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, legend. Are you using ActiveSky? No. No, I'm using real world weather, but obviously it's got the weather's got 24 hours historical weather on it, so I've pushed it back. So the sim's like 10 o'clock. So this is the weather we had at about 10 o'clock. All right, we're about to grab the RNAV. I'm just going to fly it manually. Start slowing down. if he wanted to let our lovely 150 kilos of documents to make sure they're strapped in. We're just on an approach for landing into the Gold Coast. Geez, those
Roger that, Alice. The documents are securely strapped in and we're ready for landing at the Gold Coast.
those documents have had a bit of a trip. Now I'm under. And general use, yeah. Well, the profiles I've got is for what Marcus sent me is for piston, for turbo, for airliner. There's another one in there I can't remember. But maybe even Mr. A320, you might like the AB9. Might be more. I'm going to turn that off. The runway should be right in front of us here. Oh, look at that. Then you got the buildings of the Gold Coast. This was what our weather was like up here, Tony. And I actually don't have any Gold Coast scenery installed on this PC, so sorry about that. All right, we're on the glide slope here. Got 2 happy pappies. We're going to start slowing down. Instant Gaming, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But like I was saying the other stream, if you are interested in SayIntentions, it's free for 24 hours. So if you want to get set up and use it, just do it. But make sure you've got like a spare 24 hours to use it, to do the trial. And their discount come through too. So when they did the price drop, I got charged yesterday and they already changed the price down, which is super good. I'm not even going to talk to SayIntentions right now because I'm going to set them off because I'm doing not appropriate things. So we're just going to land. You don't have any profiles, if any exist. Oh, yes. Hit me up in Discord. I'll send you some. I've got some. I'll just send you some. Or jump over to the Moser Discord and they're all there, but I can just send you some. I'm just going to go and put all the profiles I've got on in our Discord. But not me anymore? Ah, that's interesting. Sometimes it's like that, Rispin. I can see you though. Bit high. Holy cow. I wonder how long this next mission is. I'm nearly buggered after flying that. Bit of a crosswind. I'm done getting old. Yeah, I know. I'm like knackered after flying that one, Hados. But when you do like solo... Oh, Sim's playing up. When you do solo bloody flying and it's... you can mentally... Like I've done flights where I've come home, even in the real world, I've come home and I've just gone to bed. A320 will be sitting there going, yeah, whatever. When he's done like a day with like 4 sectors or something. Trying to see which way this friggin' wind's going. Okay. Jesus, I just ballooned it too. Because I'm not trimmed. Shit landing. I wasn't trimmed properly. J-foot, yeah, from the, yep. It's one of the reasons.
200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Brace, brace. Now.
One of the reasons is J-foot said, I've kindly boycotted buying hardware for space reasons, but the Moser is at the top of my list otherwise. It's one of the reasons why I did flight sim mods, is because of you've got all these different manufacturers that, like, we've got hardware in flight sim we've never had before, but if you want to get this and you want to get that, so you're able to actually mix them and join them together and utilize your desk space properly. Holy cow. Landing at Redcliffe, a gliding club, and on the taxiway. Hope they'll do B&B. There's some pretty good flight. Oh, it wasn't, not all of it was great. It was some pretty tragic stuff there though. Holy cow. I'm not from Redcliffe. I'm near there though. All right, I just need to stand up for a second because my my buttocks is sore. And I know that's going to get put into the wrong context by you. My teeth say otherwise. Hey, Redcliffe's not a bad place, you know. It's just when you leave Redcliffe. Not a phrase you hear often. I was trying to say in a way which is not going to get outcast out to the world to a different thing. See, as you can see, the yoke moving around. So if I put the foot down. Oh, hang on, it's not moving back. Might be this profile. Oh shit, I just conked out. There we go. Holy cow, not even getting paid by the kickbucker people. I'm not using the kickbucker. No, or the butt kicker. All right, let's put this on here. Holy cow. And we would have finished that flight. What is the time? It's 3 hours. All right, hopefully the next one, because I'm nearly knackered, is going to be a lot shorter. All right, let's shut everything down for now. Strobes can go off because I'm going to need to put fuel in this. Is the thing, or actually, depending, we've still got a quarter of a tank. Actually, I'm going to leave her flowing and. We'll take off from here. All right, guys, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break. I just need to stand up for a little bit, and then I will be back, and we'll keep going. We'll go and do. We'll bring up some SayIntentions. We will do SkyOps, transport classic documents to government. Oh, It's still... Alright, hang on. It's doing it differently this time. SkyOps, this is Baron 7766. We've just landed at a Gold Coast airport with our documents.
Great job on the landing. Your delivery of the classified documents is much appreciated. The recipients are grateful for your timely and safe arrival.
No worries, Haydos. Catch you later. So that one's closed off. So when I jumped in there before, it wasn't actually closed off, but now it's actually closed off. So we'll go and do a air ambulance medical emergency transport on the next one, I think, and hopefully it's not too long. So, but anyways, I'll put some music on. Be back in a few minutes, and then we'll get going. Now I'm working again. We'll look at the Moser through the Fulcrum. Is only a few years old. Yeah, if you got the Fulcrum, Glenn, though, the only thing is your software, I guess, is probably not getting updated. Anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Haydos, see you, buddy. Take care. Have a great week.
Trying your great escape, you drive till morning. You're falling asleep as the sun comes up. Where is the road? Where does the time go? Where do we reach the point to let go? I know somewhere that we can both be free. But you should be here. But you should be here.
from the first time you called me lame. Loved you for your wits and your wicked games. Yeah, always on my mind, always in my brain. Yeah, with you the summer came and went in a day, and I've been craving you since the first time that I sat by your side. And I've been on my knees thinking time is gonna fix me inside. Oh, no, nothing's gonna make me forget, and I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget. Yeah, I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah. I can feel you near when you're miles away. Yeah, you can make it shine when the whole world rains. Always on my mind, always in my brain. With you the days are long and the nights are late, and I've been craving you since the first time that I sat by your side. Ooh, and I've been on my knees thinking time is gonna fix me inside. No, nothing's gonna make me forget, and I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget, and I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget, and I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget. Yeah, I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me tonight?
Alrighty. Sorry, guys. Set up. Let's mix that up. There we go. Cool. Sorry, I just need to stretch my legs for a little bit. Can we get a butt update? It's sore. I hurt myself picking up a printer the other day. So I think I've either strained a muscle or bloody hurt something. So anyways, I just needed to stretch for a second. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do the SayIntentions medical one. But if we have to go VFR, we're just going to go VFR. Because it's pretty hardcore flying in that weather all the time. So we're going to do the air or the medical emergency transport, which is probably going to be similar to what we've just sort of done. But I'm looking forward to doing some helicopter flying or something with the wildfire suppression missions and stuff like that too. Ooh, a bit of lightning out there on the screen there. So let's grab SayIntentions 22 and we're just going to go, what's this one called again? SkyOps, medical emergency transport. SkyOps, this is a Baron 7766. We are ready to do a medical emergency mission, please.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
see which airport we're going to go to. I'm just going to put this up on the screen over here. I just uploaded
Beechcraft
the Mosey Yoke
766,
settings
thanks
on
for
the
picking
general
up this
chat if
transfer.
anyone wants
You're
them.
tasked
Okay.
with transporting a 7-year-old child who has experienced a mild seizure and requires observation in a pediatric ICU. The child is stable but needs specialized care at Sydney Airport, Sierra Yankee Delta Delta. Ensure a smooth and swift transfer to provide the child with the best possible care. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
We're not going to Sydney Airport. SkyOps, we'll have to decline that mission. We don't have enough fuel. Do we have something a bit closer we can help out with? Poor kid. I can't go there tonight.
Understood. We have a closer mission for you. You'll be transporting a patient with a broken leg to the Tweed Hospital helipad approximately 3 miles northwest of your current location. Ensure a smooth transfer for the patient. Let me know if you need any further details.
SkyOps, we are a Baron 7766 twin engine prop. We can't land on a helipad.
Good afternoon, Captain. The medical team is double-checking the patient's vitals, and we're ensuring everything is ready for the
Understood.
transfer.
Let me find a
I'll
suitable
keep you
mission for
updated.
your aircraft type.
This is going pear-shaped. This is going pear-shaped. I'm knocking back all these patients. Oh, I know all these people that need help. Maybe you can take some more documents. Maybe. They're trying. It's running through. Oh, the hamster's on the wheel now.
Captain, we are all ready back here. Ready to go. The patient is stable and in good condition.
It never calls Shane if there's an emergency. SkyOps, can I have an update on that local mission for us, please? For a twin engine Baron, please. Oh my god. That's not very funny, Marcus.
You're tasked with transporting a patient with a broken leg to Murwillumbah Airport, approximately 13 miles northeast of your current location. Ensure a smooth transfer for the patient.
Perfect, thank you very much for that. We will definitely take that mission to Murwillumbah Airport. Murwillumbah? I don't even know where that is, and I don't know where the ICAO is. That there.
You're tasked with transporting a patient with a broken leg to Murwillumbah Airport, approximately 13 miles northeast of your current location. Ensure a smooth transfer for the patient. The medical team is ready for your arrival.
Hopefully it updates the ICAO. Does anybody know the ICAO for that? Hang on, let's see if I can just Google it. Yeah. So it hasn't updated yet. YMUR. Alright, so we're going to punch that in here. Go to direct. YMUR. Enter, enter. That's the one we're going to go to. 11.4. It's just over there. I've confused SayIntentions now. EGCC? No, it's in Australia. It still thinks we are going to... yeah, okay. It still thinks we're going to the Gold Coast. Look, it still thinks we're going to the Gold Coast. Child with mild seizure requiring pediatrics. I don't know how this, honestly, guys, I don't know how this is going to work. I have friends at Murwillumbah. Nice place. Okay, well, we're just going to fly there. Because SayIntentions is... I'm not even going to use any CTAFs now. I've confused it. I'm just going to fly there and see if it's going to work. We're just going to roll out here, and I'm sort of getting a bit tired, so we'll just finish this one off. I've confused it. It's only going to be like a 5-minute trip anyway. I've probably been past there a bunch of times, Marcus, just not recognizing the name. We were probably pretty much there before. I need to get all my Australian scenery actually into the sim because I actually don't have it. So I'm just going to do the dodge here and I'm just going to jump out on the runway. Oh, it's 32 degrees here. AC's going on. AC door is up. Yeah, we're just going to do the dodge and floor it because we don't have much runway here left. She wants to go. Definitely wants to fly. Left, center, or clear right, clear left, I should say. I don't want to fly too high though, because the weather's going to be dodge. Considering we've only got a couple of jump, skip, and a rope to get there. Really could have used my Max is coming with us. I think everybody else has gone to bed. I really could have used my Toby for this, but I haven't still set it up on this PC. You're going to join SU4? Yeah, well, this is the last leg I'm doing today, Maple. Because it's 11:15 p.m. in my neck of the woods. Or are you just saying you're just going to go into Sim Update 4? Didn't you already try it? And it wasn't working for you? Or I misunderstood? Join SU4 anyways. It's been better for a month anyway. It says Mr. J Foot. Had to sort a couple of things out, Roger. I get you. I get you. Now, I don't know how big this airport is. I could bring up SayIntentions and type it in the airport lookup. Which I'll do on the side here. See if we get some information. Yankee Mike Uniform Romeo. No. There we go. I've got no information other than the CTAF. Other than the CTAF for this place, which is 2755. Which I'm not going to worry about. We're just going to put it down. Friday's beta release has been good so far. Yeah, they only fixed really some crashes and now they're moving on to the aircraft. Frame here in holy cow in Alaska. Did a short hop from Seoul to Pudong. So you went to holy cow from South to North Korea. No worries. I'll catch you later. Right, 5.3 nautical miles. We've got to look for this place here. See if we can find it. There's a racetrack over there. Where's this airport? It's a friggin' dirt strip, isn't it? It will be. He's put me in a dirt strip. .1. It's on the river somewhere, but I cannot see it. Is that what it is over there? It's off on the river somewhere. Is it that one there? Is it that? That might be it there. It's to the left where the river hooks out. It's got to be that there. That's it there. You reckon it's what it is, Richo? Jeez, it's beautiful around here. I've driven around here in a car, but never flown down this far south. It is stunning around here. It's a lot of farming around here, though. A lot of sugar cane and fruits and all sorts of stuff. It's beautiful. Hopefully I can find it when I do a turn. Who thought we would be landing here in the sim tonight? Haha, my plane just fixed itself in at the sky. I can see everyone moving. I can stop engines, give throttles, just no movement. Wow. At flap speed. This ball coordinated turn here on the rudder pedals. Ooh. If I can see this airport. I can still see you, Max. I'm hoping I'm landing in the right spot here. There it is, we can see it. Trimming the bejeebers out of this thing at the moment because we've flying a bit slow. Get a bit of turbulence from the mountain there. Oh, she's a bit sloppy. Yeah, this is definitely the airport. And Max is landing at the other end of the runway. Come on. Had a friend that lived on top of the Mount Jerusalem in the national park south of here. Crazy, both crazies and both scary and people. Hey, what do you say? It's like scary people down here. We made it. There's Richo right behind us there. I didn't know. Were you following us right in, Richo? I'm not at the other end of the field. I'm in a stupid field. Alright. Let's get a scoot around here and see if SkyOps is going to let us have one here. As a quick little hop. But if you could do stuff like that, if I had helicopters all set up, we could do really short little helicopters. Nimbin, yes, they are scary people. I've been to Nimbin. Nimbin's down further though. Alright, let's see if this is actually going to complete. SkyOps, we have landed at Yankee Mike Uniform Romeo.
Great job on the landing at Murwillumbah Airport. The patient is now in safe hands, and the medical team is grateful for your swift and smooth transport.
There we go. Swift and smooth transport. And we had Richo fly wingman all the way down. All right, Peter Heats can go on. Strobes. I didn't even have the strobes on. Landing lights can go off. And... I didn't even have any of that. I was bad piloting for that last leg. There we go. And that can go on. These guys can go to the off position. And because wheel chocks, pitot hit covers, engine covers, because this girl here is persistent. Oh, there we go. And that was it. Embarrassing. Absolutely. Shane, thanks for all some of the great flights. Poor kids, though. Oh, come on. Come on. We helped out someone that needed their leg moved or something. Their leg moved. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm tired. There you go. But I had fun. We got to fly in some really interesting stuff tonight. Thank you to everybody that come flying with us. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Now, the next stream's going to be on... thank you, Richo. Thank you, Max. The next stream's going to be on Tuesday, but I'm not sure what time it is because I've got an appointment Tuesday morning. So normally the streams start at 9:30. So I have to figure out what I'm doing there. So I could either stream on Tuesday night or just a little bit later on the Tuesday. So it is our US time, so I'll probably maybe start the stream at maybe, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock perhaps. We'll see how we go. So, but stay tuned to the Discord and let you know. Remember, Flight Sim Mods, if you use the discount code that we've got, save a rush for Christmas time. We've got 20% off Black Friday stuff. Only if you use the link there and the discount code for Oz Flight Sim viewers only. So make sure you check that out. And yeah, it's SayIntentions. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, and we'll have a look at more stuff. I honestly think it's as good as Navigraph, and the more that I play around with it, the more that I'm enjoying it. So anyways, guys, I am going to head off. We're not going to bother doing a raid. I'm just going to go and go to bed, I think. So thank you very much for flying it. Big thank you to, I think we had Evil, who dropped in a dono before. We had Clive that dropped in a dono, and hang on, let me have a look. I think we had 2 others in there as well. Let me have this look at this little thing that tells me. No, it's not going to tell me now. Ah, bloody hell. One job. Clive, we also had Queen of the Skies popped in and dropped in a super chat as well. Matey with a super chat. Oh, that was from the other day. And yeah, cool. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to bed. Bye, Oz. Thank you, Richo. See you, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend or your week. And have some time in the sim. And I love you lots, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Have to sing about you.